Have you ever felt overwhelmed by fear? That sinking feeling that grips your heart and tells you that you're not strong enough, smart enough, or brave enough to face what's ahead? Fear can be paralyzing, holding us back from pursuing our dreams, stepping into our purpose, and fully trusting God. But here's the good news. You don't have to live in fear. Today, I want to share how faith can help you overcome fear and give you the courage to face anything that comes your way. Fear often begins in our minds, growing from thoughts of what if? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if things don't work out? These thoughts can spiral out of control, leaving us feeling stuck and powerless. But fear is a liar. The Bible reminds us over and over not to be afraid, because God is with us. Faith is the antidote to fear. It's the assurance that no matter what happens, God is in control and He will never leave you. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out over a vast canyon. Fear might tell you to turn back, but faith tells you to trust the bridge that will carry you safely across. That bridge is God's promises. When you focus on His word instead of your worries, you begin to see fear for what it truly is, an illusion that has no power over you. Faith gives you the strength to take that first step, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. Let me share an inspiring story about Joshua, the leader who succeeded Moses in the Bible. Joshua was tasked with leading the Israelites into the Promised Land, a daunting challenge filled with unknowns and enemies. But God's message to him was clear. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. With that promise, Joshua overcame his fear and led his people to victory. His story reminds us that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward in faith despite it. How can you overcome fear in your own life? Start by identifying the source of your fear. Write it down, pray about it, and release it to God. Spend time in Scripture, focusing on verses that remind you of God's faithfulness and protection. Surround yourself with people who will encourage you and remind you of God's promises. And most importantly, take action. Fear loses its power when you take steps forward, trusting that God is with you every step of the way. Fear may knock at your door, but you don't have to let it in. Through faith, you can face your fears with confidence, knowing that God is greater than any challenge you'll ever face. If this message has encouraged you, share it with someone who might need a reminder of God's power over fear. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos that inspire and uplift your faith. Thank you for watching. May you walk boldly in faith, unshaken by fear, and confident in God's presence. Stay blessed, and remember, faith conquers fear.